That's your intro into the music.
Yeah.
Through Puri.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say through Puri. It's like if you're here to do this, don't get excited by what's happening in the space because you're in the space now. Understand why you're brought here. You know, then that way I think I was able to
play your role.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? Like, how were you the student who was able to learn the different styles from Puri?
So there was a method and a way to do what we do on the computer live, but it hasn't been tested. And then Wizkid came to the country and Puri threw me in the deep end. He threw me and Wichi. He's like, Wichi, you guys go global citizen, go there.
I can't go.
Yeah, and I missed it. I got depressed. I had like dreads. I haven't cut off my dreads, bro.
You had to hit the reset button.
Yeah, I cut them off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Off.
Let me start right.
Yeah, I need to think this one through. So shout out Bash. I don't know why I built up Bash. Goddamn feeling and being able to articulate an emotion.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what it's always been about for me with the beats and that's why I made the beats, because it's like, yo, I can't rap like this, but I can make something that can emit a feeling.
And you're live on Dead Radio.
Welcome to another very special episode of Dead Radio with your boy Ini, and today we have another very, very special guest in the building. Super producer, a scientist of sound, but we're gonna let him introduce himself and then we're gonna get into his life story, and you know how we do, get those jewels for you guys to use in your everyday life. So without further ado, yeah.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, your Herc Cut The Lights, super producer, sound engineer, DJ, and musical director, and I'm here with Dead today.
Hey, shout out, bro. How are you feeling today?
Great, bro.
Okay.
Like, shout out for having me. Like,
shout
when
out,
I got the mail, I was like excited, bro.
Dope.
So you were like, yo, can I pick some clothes out?
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
So I'm excited. It's pretty dope.
Dope.
Yeah.
Let's start your story from the beginning. Where were you born? Where were you raised?
I was born in Hillbrow, Johannesburg.
Okay.
I was raised in Midrand. Moved there like when I was 2 years old.
Midrand.
Yeah, so I'm a M-City baby. Is what we call it, Mid-City.
Okay, you and him are the same.
Yeah. I went to primary school there, high school there, and basically my career has just been there.
Okay.
That's like my home, yeah.
Tell us about the young Herc as a young man. Were you an introvert? Were you an extrovert? Did you have a lot of friends? What type of kid were you?
I mean, it's a 50-50 because I went to a very small school.
Okay.
So naturally, I wasn't like really exposed to a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah, and I always used to just like stick with my friends. Okay. But I was like kind of like the delinquent, you know? So that's why I was like, I wasn't an introvert, but I also wasn't really exposed to like a lot of things.
People,
yeah, a lot of people, yeah. So it's like out of 5 kids, I was probably just like,
I get
yeah,
okay.
So.
And then tell us about the seed for the love of music. Who planted that seed and when did that happen?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah, my dad. Okay. My dad loved music, bro. Like, okay. I knew every Friday he comes back from work, Vindig Lager 6-pack.
Okay.
And then like listening to Lucky Dube, bro. Like that's basically where my love for music like came from, my dad.
Okay.
Because my parents are from Malawi as well, so we'd take like, sometimes we'd drive from here to go see my grandparents, and it'd be like a 2-day drive. So he had like a 12K CD shuttle in the back seat.
The one with the, okay.
The shuttle.
Oh,
so
the
then you,
shuttle.
Yeah, so it's like 12 CDs in the, back then you have to understand like 2007, it was crazy, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we'll go through all the albums from Bob Marley to Lucky Dube, and then I guess that's where my love. Yeah, my love for music came from. Falling asleep, listening to, you know, some of the hymns. Okay. You know, yeah, also like a lot of reggae,
it sounds like Lucky Dube, Bob Marley. Yo,
yeah.
Your dad's an OG. I won't lie.
He OG for real.
Okay, shout out. Tell us about you transitioning from being a young man to a teenager. What's that phase for you? Now you're in high school. How do you evolve as a person?
I mean, I still feel like I'm evolving now.
I feel you. Yeah.
I still feel like I'm evolving now because like I'm at that age where like, you know, I have to learn how to depend on myself.
I get you.
More than my mom, you know. It's like, you know, I have to have my own insurance, my own medical aid. So these are all new things.
I get
you know what I'm saying? So like the past 3 years has been like very weird but interesting because it's like, yo, you're a man now and you just gotta do it and you're gonna face up to it. You can't keep looking up to mom just to help you and stuff like that. So that's been an exciting journey, you know, like I actually got in my first accident this weekend. So I've just been like going through, so just been like going through like all the process of figuring out like, oh damn, I have to report within the next 24 hours. Yeah. Oh damn, I need to do this. Like, oh damn.
The life stages are coming at you,
you know, and it's very rapid, bro. It's very rapid. And I think COVID also stole a lot of that from us.
I get you.
Because at the time, everything was happening like when I was turning from a teenager into like, you know, my more adult age. It was COVID, bro. So we were locked in. So I didn't really have the opportunity to really like experience what it is to be an adult. I mean, I lost my ID and it took 3 years just to get my ID back, just because of Home Affairs being closed and all of those stuff.
I feel you.
Yeah, it's only really kicking in now, and it's interesting, you know, having to balance all of that.
I feel you. Phases in life, bro.
Yeah,
like
crazy.
they come at you.
Crazy.
You gotta be ready. But the older you get, the more you learn that you're just gaining experience points. You know what I mean? I'm a big gamer, so I always think through the lens of
you're a gamer?
Gaming. Yeah.
What's your favorite game?
Of all time?
Oh, what game are you most strong at? Would I rather ask? If
I'm a FIFA guy.
Are you serious?
I'm a FIFA
I don't rate you.
And you're live on Dead Radio. And you're live on Dead Radio.
You don't rate me. Okay, now say less. Yo, we going at it, dog.
You gotta talk your talk, dog. If there's one thing I will stand on,
FIFA.
Trust me, my
man. Say less. Say less. Okay, so I read that in high school is when you actually really got into like the producer thing. How does that happen? What's going on in your life?
Growing up, I was just surrounded by a lot of music. So a friend of mine, Jasmine.
Okay.
Jasmine, R.I.P. His dad is in jokes. Yeah, so he stays like 2 houses down from me. So there was always a studio there. So I always had access to like music and stuff. So they always used to record. And like, I just always used to like, you know, download the latest music and stuff. So then my knack for instrumentals. So sometimes I just go and download instrumentals just because I like the song. Then I'll go to the studio with my homies and be like, yo, I got this instrumental, and then they'll rap on the instrumentals. So then I think that was like the beginning. And then when I was in grade 11, that's when my friend actually introduced me to FL Studio, and I was like, yo, this is how it is. But like,
how they meet.
Yeah. But like ever since like grade 7, I've always been like downloading instrumentals. Yeah, going to the studio, just giving the homies instrumentals, being like, yo, I downloaded the new Meek Mill instrumental. Some of them were fake, bro. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, because you know these sites, they be illegal, bro. But I think that's where like
Niger.com.
I remember. No. We used to get there's this website called Got Instrumentals. Because I was always a music savvy person, but we always used to trade music. Like me and Focalistic growing up used to trade music together with USBs in school. Like, yo, who do you have? And then it's like, yo, trade USBs, and then
Okay. So now, when your friend shows you FL, right? Do you just go into a rabbit hole like the YouTube.com on how to make beats? Who are you looking at?
I didn't actually watch no tutorials. It was just him showing like me the whole time, and also because I listened to a whole lot of music. I was just trying to remake a lot of the stuff that I heard. And then, just due to complications after matric, I took a gap year. So the whole gap year, I was just at home, locked in.
Making beats.
Yeah, I'd wake up at 8, bro. Like it's a job.
I get you.
Because my mom would leave, so then I could make so now I can make like noise at the crib. So when she leaves for work, I say I connect the speakers.
There you go.
8 a.m. until 4 p.m. she comes back and put out.
Yeah.
I
feel that.
Yeah. So I never really got into the like everything. Like I always threw myself in the deep end. Just always try to figure it out.
And
just
you were like, fuck it, I'm just gonna learn how to do this.
To
get better and better. At this time, who are you playing your beats for? How do you even know that you're getting better?
There was the homies that I worked with at the time, homies that I grew up with in Midrand, Nixo Trail, he would always just be like, yo, man, this beat is dope. And then shortly after, there's another guy called Chang Cello. I'm not sure if you know.
Yes.
Chang Cello. So I also like grew up with him. He's like a big homie for me.
Okay.
So I was making beats also at the same time, and like we stayed in the same area. And then the one time he took a song that we made to Maphorisa's house. Then that's when I was like, okay, cool.
That's your intro into the music.
Yeah.
Through Puri.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say through Puri, because like I was also working a lot with Clyde at the time.
Okay.
With Clyde and Priddy Ugly. Yeah. With Clyde and Priddy Ugly, yeah.
So then now you're around people who are actually in the music business.
Yeah.
At that time in your mind, are you thinking, okay, actually, I could make money off of making beats? Is that what you're thinking? Or are you like, fuck it, I love music, so I'm just gonna keep making it?
I mean, I definitely did always have a business sense of it, but I didn't always go into the situation thinking like, yo, I'm working with Priddy, I'm gonna make money off Priddy. You know what I'm saying? For me, it was like, yo, man, this is Priddy Ugly. How can I get on his album? I'll make like 5 beats just so you could accept one. And when I didn't make it on the album, I'd get so depressed because I didn't get the placement. Because at the end of the day, for me, it's about the music. Because I feel like the music for me is just like, you know, it's a special thing that not a lot of people have access to, and like even to be able to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? I sometimes have a language barrier with a lot of people, but like through music, I'm able to like communicate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's never really been about the money. But obviously the business still has to be sorted. But like the funding is not about that. It's about being able to like articulate a feeling and being able to articulate an emotion. Yeah, so that's what it's always been about for me with the beats and like with that's why I made the beats, because it's like, yo, I can't rap like this, but I can make something that can emit a feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that takes a lot of self-awareness. And I want to ask you why you didn't pursue a career of putting vocals on beats.
Just like, understanding what it is that you want, man. I mean, I have songs, my little brother's here, like he's heard me like sing and rap.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
But I just guess like it's about what it is that you want. Some people want to wear
get you.
This, you know what I'm saying? I want to wear dead.
You
know what I'm saying?
So
then it's like I don't have to mix and match if I know this is where I'm at.
You.
And it's like teamwork for me. I just believe in like, you know, even you see the way termites work?
Yes.
And
everyone
like
has
that.
their position.
Yeah.
You seem like someone who understands playing their role very well. And a lot of people, I think they get lost in not knowing or wanting to do more than what their role is in the bigger ecosystem.
Yeah.
That's fire. Okay, so now you're around Priddy and Clyde. What's the first actual song you get as a placement in terms of like an artist who's in the music game working on one of your beats? What was that first song?
If I'm keeping it a bean, my first placement that got me excited, the song actually didn't even make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they recorded it.
They recorded it. Yeah, it was actually on Clyde's project. It was on Clyde's project. Yeah.
Okay, but it never came.
Because Clyde used to like, then after that, like Clyde would just make me his DJ and then take me around with him. Both him and Priddy would be like, yo, I have an interview here. Come through. Yeah. And then I think through there, I also just got to understand like, okay,
this is how people move in the game.
It's like, if you're here to do this, don't get excited by what's happening in the space because you're in the space now. Understand why you're brought here. You know, then that way I think I was able to
play your role.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay. And then when do you meet Puri face to face?
2017. So I took the gap year 2016, 2017, I met Puri.
Okay. And at this time, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are your beats in 2017?
I obviously believed in myself.
Yeah, of course.
I was confident in myself.
Of course.
Yeah, but I think we just had a different connection besides music.
Okay.
Yeah, because of like where he comes from, you know, and everything. So like he looked at me even beyond the music.
Okay.
Like, yeah, because like I think it was like Dome Wave at the time.
Yes.
I'm making hip hop.
Yes.
There's no business with
at
him.
all.
Yeah,
but he's
you know
just
what I'm
like,
saying?
I fuck with this kid.
Yeah. Like literally he'd like drop me off at my mom's crib, you know, after studio in the morning while he's on the way to gym. I'd be like, yo bro, can you help me with the Uber? Like, no, I'll drop you off. Puts me in the gusheshe, you know.
Okay.
And then he'd also just like break a few stuff down, you know, always giving me gems like, yo man.
And you're just soaking in the jewels.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about, because Pori has a lot of students in the game, right? But I think you are one of the most successful, and I think I could be wrong, because you have the widest range from all of these students, right? What do you think that is? Like, how were you the student who was able to learn the different styles from Pori?
I mean, I was also one of the youngest. Yeah, so even like, I also just like, you know, like as a producer, naturally, like you put in the background. So I also had a lot of confidence issues. So as a result, like I was always afraid to put myself out there. So then I didn't do things at the time people were doing things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I never rushed. You know what I'm saying?
To come out.
Yeah,
Okay.
because also there's like a confidence thing in me as a person, and also just trying to like, you know, understand like, yo, because also it's overwhelming, you know, it's like you're this little kid, but then it's like, yo, this person trusts you this much. So it's like, it also can like give you a lot of anxiety and all of that stuff. And naturally, I feel like I'm an introvert, you know, and that's why I'm a producer, like it actually speaks into it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You were just soaking up game, learning the different styles, and also just being around greatness makes you great. It rubs off.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Damn, that's fire. Yeah, because I looked at it and I was like, Pori has a lot of students, but like Herc, he can like make hip hop, he can make like piano, like he can make anything in between.
Yeah, but even the school of Pori is crazy, dog. We got like Tyler ICU.
Yeah. There's
like mass music, there's like killing it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what's crazy is that like in the same time, like when I started linking with Pori, that was also when Mass and them. So we're in, so then I just didn't have the confidence to release music at the time. So then Mass Music and Tyler released. I actually even went
were just watching.
I was just watching. You know, sometimes I'd feel disappointed in myself because it's like, damn, I wish I would have dropped. But I guess everything godly earns patience and time, so that it works. Like, you know,
Facts. Damn. Okay. So then, what starts happening next for you? Are you still producing for Priddy Ugly at that time? And how long till you and Blxckie link up?
Oh, what happens next is the deep end. I got thrown
Your favorite place?
Yeah, I got thrown into the deep end, and then that's when I learned how to engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned how to engineer.
That's when the science of the sound comes
learning how
in.
to engineer songs and also direct the live shows.
Okay.
Because so in 2018, because obviously like we understood like the computers and like the post-production. So there was a method and a way to do what we do on the computer live, but it hasn't been tested. And then Wizkid came to the country and Pori threw me in the deep end. He threw me and Wichi. He's like, Wichi, you guys go Global Citizen, go there. So now we have to engineer Wizkid's vocal.
At Global Citizen?
Yeah, but we did rehearse obviously before. We had the whole week of rehearsal. Yeah, unfortunately my passport wasn't ready at the time, time, so I wasn't able to go with them to Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then that's when it's like, okay, this is a
new path.
It's getting real. It's getting real. Yeah.
Damn. What a crazy opportunity. Damn. Passport. What a crazy
passport, visa.
Bro, like.
It's crazy thing.
And you were ready at that time.
Yeah, I was ready, bro. Yeah. But the thing is, it's like, you know, you also don't want to like rush or what do people say, speeder. You don't want to speeder, you know. Pori did speak about the possibility. And I remember going home, like, oh, Mom, I may be going to Nigeria to Wizkid. Mom was like, okay, damn, you don't have a passport. And then we went to Home Affairs to get everything sorted.
That whole process.
And then I started, but then by the time, because even when it was time for us to leave, they just called us on the day, like, yo, your flight
is at this time.
Today. I'm like, damn, my passport's only out next week.
I can't go.
Yeah, and I missed it. I got depressed. I had like dreads. I haven't cut off my dreads, bro.
You had to hit the reset button.
Yeah, I cut them off.
Yeah.
Off.
Let me start right.
Yeah, I need to think this one through.
Okay, damn. So when do you and Blxckie link up? Is that during lockdown? And yeah, how do you guys even actually link up for you to work on his debut?
Yeah, I think it was like slightly before lockdown.
Slightly before, yeah.
I mean, we'd already been speaking on the internet.
Online, okay.
Yeah, okay. Because Weechi had been dropping a lot of stuff, and then Blxckie would comment, and then like, you know, he followed me, and he was like, yo, man, dope stuff. And then the one day I got invited over to the house. Priddy Ugly just was like, yo, we got a studio session, pull up. And then I went there, and then Blxckie was there. And then we made a song. That song didn't like come out. Okay. Then since then we've just been speaking, and
you've been building.
Funny enough, the road is like 5 minutes up the, away from my house. So.
Yo, Midrand is the spot.
It's the midsection. It's the midsection. It's really where everything is at. Yeah. So then I think also too that, like, cause also like, I mean, he's a genuine guy, bro. You know, and also if you're honest and your intentions are clear, I don't think anyone would be weird to you.
I get that.
Yeah. So and then I think just off that we clicked.
I get you. And then you guys were just built off of that.
Yeah, we clicked, and I offered assistance where I could offer. You know what I'm saying? And it just added value.
I feel you.
Vice versa, he also added value in terms of our working relationship. And yeah.
What do you, as someone who's worked closely with Blxckie, right? What do you think distinguishes him from a lot of his peers? Is it his work ethic? Is it his understanding of music? What do you think it is?
I mean, I think it's a combination of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Definitely his work ethic and his humility, being able to humble himself. You know what I'm saying? And also just understand things. Like if you actually told Blxckie, you realize that this guy's a nerd. He's a smart brew, so he likes to take this time to understand things.
And reverse engineer things.
You know what I'm saying? And reverse engineer. So all the reaction you're going to get is just basically everything that you've, said onto him. So if you don't know him, he won't really express himself to you like that. And then I think maybe that's why people will feel some type of way. But he's actually like an intelligent.
I feel like he's a nerd.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Let's switch gears, right? And I want to talk about producers branding themselves, right? And I think you've done a pretty great job at branding yourself. I think one of the latest producers on a global scale to do this is probably Metro Boomin, right? Now, in a South African context and maybe through the hip-hop lens, you and Mash Beats have found a way to brand yourself.
To brand the production without having to rap on a song.
Yes, without having, people know who Herc Cut The Lights is. People know who Mash Beats is. There's thousands of producers that fail at being able to brand themselves. I mean, like, when people make a song, they'll say featuring Herc Cut The Lights, right? How did you do it? And what are those?
I think it goes back into like the space that I grew up in music. You have to also understand I grew up around, like, I'm a hip hop guy. Like, I'm a fully hip hop guy. Like, I only listen to hip hop. Well, I listen to a whole lot of music and all that stuff. But I grew up around like Pori and them and Kabza and them. And why I actually like the Amapiano genre is that it was able to give producers the spotlight. You know, more than anything. That's why it's like you have a piano song that's 7 minutes long, just so that the DJ can mix the one song into the other song. So ideally, it's for the producers. I think maybe, you know, just some vocalists just get swallowed behind the whole thing. But just that thing of like, you know, seeing like, you know, piano guys come up and it's like, I made this beat, there's like 5 producers on it, it's like, let's put all of the guys on the song.
Everyone's name is there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go out there, we're gonna perform the song, we're gonna push it. So that's where my, like, I was
that's
really,
how
I was inspired.
I
was inspired by that, just, you know, the comes of the small, you know.
Yeah, because a lot of kids who are gonna be watching this, who are making beats right now at their mama's crib, maybe even taking a gap year, are gonna be like, fuck, how do I distinguish myself from everyone else? You know what I mean?
But I think also it's like about being yourself, but mainly it's, man, shout out to piano, like, for real, like, it's like, this switched up a whole lot of things in the music industry, even for hip hop, you know, both positive and negative way. I guess you can choose however you want to receive.
However you want to look
For
at
me,
it.
I think it was positive because it inspired someone like me, you know, to take a further step.
Feel you.
And like, you know, start this whole thing of like empowering producers and actually like.
Okay, I get that. Let's speak about 85 BPM.
Oh, the magic number.
The magic number. Explain to us what that means and how you were able to tap into that frequency.
So the magic number 85, I got it from the Lord himself.
Yes, of course, from the top.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it from Pori.
Yeah.
It's like there's something about you know, the rhythm, because it's also a lot of maths. So it was like, yo, something about the rhythm. It's like, yo, dog, if you can count. That's why I respect him, because like he taught me how to count beats. Like literally he taught me how to count beats per minute and know where the one is.
And that's the science.
It drops there, minimize that, and then it gives us this effect. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then I tried that thing for the first time with Wizkid.
Okay.
Game changing. I mean, like.
Do you make the beat first? Do you hit up does Blxckie hit you up? Tell us about the timeline of making Wizkid.
We make songs.
Okay.
So we made we're in the studio that day, we made 3 songs, and then I had a piano progression. Then I just recorded Blxckie, and then he just hummed. And then after he hummed, and then I just added the 4 on the floor. And then that's why it's I feel like the music thing has to be spiritual, because it's hard for me to send beats to people. I don't send beats.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to connect, you know what I'm saying? And also it's there's so many type of beat issues where it's the beat you made for this person sounds like the beat that you made for
this guy.
Yeah. And me and this guy are working on a sound. So the only way that this sound can come out,
we need to be together,
is if we're in the same space.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So sending a beat, it never works.
It never
works. I think Blxckie's only recorded on 2 beats that I've sent him.
Other than that, you guys are in the studio cooking now.
Cooking. Sometimes I'll just have drums. Envy Me. Envy Me, that's out now. 600K, shout out.
Yeah.
Literally, he just dog, come up with some drums there, dog. Okay. And he sat next to me, and then that's why the drum pattern is so unique. And then I had the guitar, then he recorded. And then after he recorded, I added a bass. And then
So the vocals and the beat are made at the same time, and that's why it sounds like
everything is tailored. Everything is
super tailored.
It's tailored. Yeah, everything is tailored. Everything. Yeah, even with Priddy Ugly, everything is tailored. The whole album was tailored. Dust by Priddy Ugly. Yeah, with mash beats.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that as well. Yeah.
When do you start? What's the first full project that you mixed and mastered?
Shasha's project.
Yes.
Was
there a lot of pressure?
Yeah. There was a lot of pressure because it wasn't just mixing, it was also a whole lot of data information, making sure that all the files are in the right place, making sure that we have all the vocals, being in charge of communicating to all of the producers, you know, because I think that's one issue that we've had in our quality industry, just finding engineers. And every single time I get songs, I'm not sending songs in the right format. So I have to go the extra mile.
And then go into the file.
Yes, yeah, and then break down the file. And I think that's why some songs are struggling to reach the international, because even just in terms of submitting, just on a basic level to an engineer, if you had to go to Jazzwork and give them an FLP, they're not going to mix a Fruity Loops project file. I mean, they don't even use Fruity Loops to mix and master like Jazzworks, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the best studios in the country, you know what I'm saying?
So already from just submitting the music, guys
from
are
a submission,
it wrong.
From a submission process, so I think that's where a whole lot of the tedious part came in. And I had to learn a whole lot of admin. You know, I had to learn reaching out to people.
I get you.
I had to learn dealing with egos. You know what I'm saying?
The ego.
Yeah. I had to learn communication. You know, and not swear at someone.
I get you. Yeah, because we're working.
Yeah, because it's this thing is wrong, bro. So, you know.
And what do you think that's just from a lack of just knowledge? Guys don't actually go out there and then learn the intricacies of recording music.
I wouldn't put it on a lack of knowledge. I'll put it on a scale of excitement.
Okay.
Because creating a song is such a beautiful thing, bro.
I feel you.
So it's like, I also, like, that's why I don't blame them. It's like, even me, when I did record myself, even my little bro, when he records himself, as a person, you get so excited at the fact that you're able to create this thing.
Get you. That was
so
in
like,
your mind.
Yeah, so like all these other things, you don't really care about them. So for me, it's not even about lack of knowledge. It's just like
I get that.
the excitement of it, you know. But there's a whole lot of documentation that needs to go
into it.
Yeah. But I think it's just like, you know, it's the excitement of being able to like make art and being able to articulate something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So as someone who's worked with so many artists, how have you managed to get your business right, the back end stuff? Do you have someone who deals with that specifically, or how do you, because also a lot of kids who are going to be watching this are going to be like, yo, I just got a feature or a placement with whoever. What are those steps that producers, especially young and up and coming producers, need to like be aware of in terms of the business?
First things first, it's an industry, so you have to understand that you really can't do it alone. Like there's different, like an industry is compiled of different things and different people and different skills. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to contracts, you need to get a lawyer, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need to get someone whose actual job is to actually do that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Paperwork. I get
you know, you can try your best to like, you know, read. It can be straightforward, but like there's a lot of clauses. So I think like just those protective systems of like being able to involve people into your team. You
just
know,
so they can protect your business.
Yeah, protect your business. Even just your everyday maneuverment. You know, being there for you to help you like document files. Because I mean, like studio can also really be draining, bro.
I get that.
Being creative is not like you can't put it on paper.
Yeah.
You can't put the sauce on paper.
Yeah.
You can't be like, I'm gonna go into studio now 3 hours and this is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Sometimes it happens in 15 minutes, bro.
I get.
Sometimes it doesn't happen that night. You know what I'm saying? And you'll find yourself there for like the next 12 hours. And then that will also spill into your life.
I get
so it's
that.
important to have people around you that can facilitate that thing.
And
being able to trust the people that you're working with. You know, but also like, it's an industry, bro.
Yeah.
It's an industry.
Yeah.
If
you can't just come in here.
If you get a contract, get a lawyer.
To go over.
Yeah, get a lawyer to go over it. Ask a friend. I mean, I know a lot of the young producers don't have money, so like, even the university kids, bro, they're willing to help, you know.
I get you.
They're willing to help, so hit up someone that's in university.
Because you know someone in university.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure, you know, as a kid, you know, just be like, yo, how can, you know, I just want you to go over this. And then like,
use what you have to get you to the next level. Basically.
Yeah, but the business is intricate. I mean, it's very intricate, and I don't think a lot of the knowledge of the business is taught. But I really do think it's important to have people that you really do trust around you, and to also seek advice. I mean, like sometimes, you know, it's that ego thing. You'll have an ego. It's like it's like, bro, it's okay. It's okay to not know
and to ask.
Yeah, it's okay to not know and to ask.
Get that.
And I feel like that's the best. That's the best place, or you know, it facilitates the best room for you to grow. Not knowing and being able to ask.
Being a student. Yeah. A humble student.
Yeah. It facilitates a space for you to grow.
I get you.
Yeah.
Fila La's album, On Air.
Yeah.
Was that oh no, you had worked with Clive already. So you already had an understanding of the R&B sound.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you listened to Shasha's project. Like, that was like the first... I mean, it dropped 2 years ago. Like, it is a risk in terms of like, because it could have been split into 3 different projects. Because I'm a piano artist, and then like we risked everything, but then we try to pace everything via beat. Okay. So it starts off with the R&B, and then it speeds up into the Afro beats, and then it peaks at the piano.
The piano part, okay. So that was your actual...
That was the first project I ever executive produced and mixed and mastered. Yeah.
Okay. And with Fila La's project On Air, what did you do there? Was it mixing and mastering?
Yeah, straight mixing and mastering.
Okay.
Purely, yeah.
What do you prefer more? The mixing and mastering, or being in studio producing with an artist?
I mean, you're a person, you wake up every day and you feel different.
I feel you.
Yeah. So some days it's like, You know, I want to be technical. Yeah.
Which is the mixing and the mastering.
It's the mixing. I have to be technical.
Okay.
You know, sober-minded. I have to wake up at like 5. Sometimes I have to, like, when I mix and master, I usually wake up early in the morning.
Okay.
Because like it's very quiet outside. Okay. There's not a lot of distractions. Okay. You know, it's different from like being creative.
Yes.
Where you do that during the day. When there's a lot of energy flowing in the air. There's a lot of cars going up. So yeah, I try to like just balance it like that. Yeah.
Okay, mixing and mastering in the morning and creating throughout the day.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a fire.
Because you literally feel the energy, bro. Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m. and heard how dead silent it is? It's like
quiet.
Then 3 p.m.
There's a lot going on.
Whether you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That. Damn. Okay, so when do you establish Fresh Beats?
So Fresh Beats is basically like I mean, the concept has been there since 2017.
Okay. It's been something you've been wanting to do.
Yeah, because so client Priddy and my big homie 24, he's the one on my tag that says your Herc Cut The Lights. Yeah. So they were part of a group called Fresh Citizen.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm a big fan of like Travis Scott and Kanye West.
Dope.
So then there was good music and then there was good beats. That's where Hit Boy was signed under, and then that's where Travis Scott was signed. Yes, and then that's when I was like, Fresh Beats.
Okay, so it came from that. And that is basically what, like a production house, basically?
Yeah, it's a production house, home for producers, you know, sound engineering. But it's obviously something that we're still trying to facilitate. But like that's the concept, like for it. Like, I don't want to work with artists.
I get you.
You know, we could like obviously work with artists, but like also because I work with a lot of young producers, bro. I just want to educate like a lot of the young kids.
Yeah,
help them out. You know, like be like some kids send me their contracts. You know, and be like, Herc, what do I say? I want to be able to actually do that officially.
Okay.
You know, and help them and be like, if you done this, these are the messages that you should follow, because I don't think a lot of kids have access to that information.
They don't.
And because of how technology is moving so fast, bro. I mean, you have kids that are 17 making beats, bro. You know what I'm saying? 18 making beats. So they have
world-class level.
You know what I'm saying? So they have no access to the knowledge of how things should be curated. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just get excited by the placement.
Yeah.
You don't have a publishing agreement.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's the back-end business stuff, and that's what you want to bridge that gap with Fresh Beats.
Yeah.
Damn. So from being the student, now you're the teacher, basically through Fresh Beats.
Yeah.
Fire.
The Grootman.
Yeah, Grootman, basically to the young niggas. And you're mentoring like the new generation, which is like so dope.
There's a lot of homies I got under the wing, you know, helping.
I get that.
I get that. Being able to send money back home to their moms, which is just what I love, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Because some kids get paid and then they go rush to go buy an Air Force.
Of course, because
it's like
they're trying to be like, you get me, but that's not the priorities they need to have.
Yeah, I mean, there's no better satisfaction than your mom saying thank you for being able to be there. Thank you for
the coins.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Dog, a shoe, dog, Air Force increases after 2 weeks, bro. Not your mom's love.
At all.
Not the family's love, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Okay. Talk to us about your new single, Talaku.
It's basically about that. It's an amplified version of Wizkid and 85 BPM.
The magic number.
Yeah, and the reason why I also like chose to go with that song, like, because like you're dealing with like so many energies, like, you know, and all that stuff. You know, sometimes I'll get home and my mom would be seriously concerned, and I'll just chill with her, and she'd cook, and I'd feel excited again to do everything that it is that I need to do for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
She pours back into your cup.
Yeah, so I get it from her.
I get that. She's the source.
So that's what it's about.
I get that.
So, but everybody has their own different source. You know what I'm saying? Like love has different shapes and many forms.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? You can get love from your friends, you get love from your family. Like you get love from your girl, you know what I'm saying?
That.
You get love from your girl, you know, which is like a different shape of love.
I get that.
So yeah, that's why I chose to go with that record. Also because, I mean, a lot of people have been like, it's not hip hop. I'm like, bro, like there's so much hip hop that we're working on right now, you know, that I'm excited to release, and it's still gonna come out. I mean,
I think it's a special record, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's why it's like in the middle of everything that's going on. I just needed, you know, this reminder to be there.
85 BPM. Is that music that you can play with your family? Because that's what it sounds like to me, right? Like, it's not just the rap shit that I can listen to with the homies.
Yeah, I mean that song, I mean, you don't even have to understand what they're saying throughout the song for you to feel what the song is saying. Yeah. I mean, you could read the lyrics.
I feel you.
But like,
the feeling.
You could already hear it, like with everything, with the bass and the guitar, with the potency of Java's vocal, complemented by Young Stunner and Blxckie, you know what I'm saying? All sharing the different aspects of what this love thing is and where they receive it from.
What's the timeline of putting that record together? Because since you don't make beats and send them out to niggas, like,
So
what's the timeline?
So I started the beat last year.
Okay.
Beat. So it had no melody. So I just had the step, and then last year when Blxckie came back from America, he was just like, yo guys, let's go have a camp and make music. And then this Java called at like 3, 4 a.m. And then, he pulled up. He was just speaking the whole time. And then I was like, play this beat. And then I found like a quick guitar melody, and I laced it on. And then they all just started singing along. So it wasn't even a session where we were they all just started singing along. And I looked at Blxckie and Yoang were there, and then they were like trying to convince Java to record the record. Yeah, because it was just like sing along, and then he recorded that, and then
yo, that's a special record.
Yeah.
So is that coming from an EP that's about to come out or an album? How are you planning the music that you're going to be releasing?
So,
and is it coming out of Fresh Beats? Is that the...
Yeah. I got a lot of music.
Yeah, I can believe it.
I got a lot of music, so
I can believe it.
I like the concept of counting and numbers, so I just wanted to stage it, you know.
You're a scientist.
So that's why I needed this one. It's like everything I get to be inspired to do this thing again, I get it from my mom. Okay. So if I'm gonna release my first single, it needs to be about like the inspiration, and that fuels. And I'm basically pouring gas into the car. That's what the song is, pouring gas into the car, and then I'm still gonna drive, and then we're gonna unramp and get on the highway. You know what I'm saying?
And move.
Yeah, and then we're gonna move.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And what, is it gonna be an album? Is it just gonna be singles, or you're still figuring?
I got a lot of records planned, bro. Like I'm trying to stage it differently. So for now, I have like singles, and then my project is gonna be coming out next year. But that's also because I don't want to saturate the quality of the music that it is that I'm giving to you guys, because it's also been like so many albums that I work on just to see already. Blxckie is dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Your schedule is full already.
Priddy Ugly dropped. Yeah, just also understanding the value of everything. You know?
That you're doing.
Yeah, the value of everything. So if I want to do what it is that I want to do, I don't want to saturate it, you know, by everything.
I get you.
So I want to pace it out. But at the same time, you're still getting music, bro.
Yeah.
Blxckie's dropping this Friday.
I feel you.
You know, Ricky's coming now. You know, you're gonna hear the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Can you drop us a gem about working on this Ricky music? Is it verses that he had left? Like, what was your involvement specifically in putting that together?
So Shout out Bash. I don't know where I'll be without Bash. Goddamn.
Bash was actually, we actually
I don't know
sat
where I'd be
down
without
with
Bash.
Bash,
I don't
and
know
he was
where-
like, I asked him,
I don't know where I'd be without
are
Bash.
one of the people's.
I really don't know where I'd be without Bash.
He shouted you out. He was like, yo, Herc is a hard work guy. He's like, he speaks to you a lot about music.
Yeah, so obviously it's like, it was a very sensitive thing, and then the family had to green light a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
And Bash and Ricky were really close, and I guess also towards like the days were coming, I was also working with Ricky a lot. So there was a list of producers and everybody that needed to be on the album, but I don't know, maybe I just pulled my weight more than I should have. You know, and also Bash, you know, Bash was like, yo, man, if we can do this thing together, and like,
Let's go.
Yeah, man, he just helped me with like a lot of stuff besides the music. Yeah. So I think like it was a very dope process because we had a camp, just trying to sit down and put everything together.
Okay.
You know, involving everybody that was involved, reaching out to everybody.
I get that.
So it was also like a thing of pulling our weight and also just, you know, everybody being there for the cause.
I get
Yeah,
that.
more than anything. Yeah, but that one, you know, is a very special one, very emotional.
Yeah.
Because even some of the lyrics, like, I mean, I guess I relate to them. So
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. But it's interesting. I mean, the single's coming out soon.
Okay.
So yeah.
Fuck, I love that.
Bazonke.
What's the most fulfilling thing about what you do for a living? Producing, creating. What's the most fulfilling thing about what you do? Besides remuneration and money and accolades.
It being real.
Okay.
It being real.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes I have to stay home because my anxiety like peaks because like I'm in disbelief a lot of the time.
Of the things that are happening in real time.
Yeah.
How do you deal? I think you've spoken a lot about your anxiety. How do you deal with it?
Stay home, my mom. I don't think also intoxications is the best thing to handle. Yeah,
It actually makes it peak.
Yeah, it spikes it. But yeah, it's my mom, bro.
I get you.
That's literally my mom. That's why.
She sounds like she's the source of.
She's actually down the road. She was afraid to come here. I don't know why.
She should have pulled up.
Yeah, she's supposed to be here, this lady. But it's fine. Yeah.
But your mom is your safe space.
She's my life giver.
I get you.
So that's how I treat it. She's my life giver. So if there's something wrong, I have to go through her first.
I get you. So every guest who comes to sit down on Dead Radio, I speak to them about the evolution of dreams, right? Everyone's dreams evolve. Your dream started with, I guess, you just making beats, from you downloading those instrumentals, your homie coming to you with Fruity Loops, and then that opened the door of you learning about mixing and mastering through hanging out with Pori, and then now you've started Fresh Beats. What's a new dream for Herc today that you didn't have like a year ago, 2 years ago? What's a new dream for you now that you have all these doors that you can walk into?
World domination.
World domination. Okay, so global, basically.
Yeah, world domination.
Global.
World domination. You know, also, you know, family, bro. Being able to be there for my family, because the past year I don't really think I was there as much as I should have been.
Were you working too hard?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, yeah, family, bro. Being able to do it with my family and grow with my family. I got my little bro here.
I get you.
You know, he's the next one up.
I feel you.
So,
I feel you. Shout out.
Family and world domination. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just basically trying to go international.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say we had a magic wand right now, right? And we could whisk it and bring any artist in the world into studio with her.
Dr. Dre.
Who are the people you're bringing in? And yeah,
Dr.
it's
Dre.
Herc's song. Who are you bringing in?
Dr. Dre.
Okay. That's number one. The person you're bringing in.
Rihanna.
Okay. Rihanna.
Kabza
the Small. Yeah. This is a big record. This is a big record. Okay. Fuck, that'll be fire. Dr. Dre, Herc Cut The Lights, Rihanna, and Kabza the Small.
I'm telling you.
Jesus. I think you put it out into the universe.
They won't get it.
It's definitely gonna come back to you.
I'm telling you.
I see that vision. Okay, man, as we're winding down on our conversation, what's your last piece of advice to the dreamers out there? The kids who are in a gap year, making beats, 5 beats a day in their mama crib, people in university, people who just want to go out there and make a dream a reality. What's your last piece of advice to people out there?
The dream isn't a reality until you wake up.
I feel that. And waking up means going out there.
Going out there, doing what you have to do, you know, because sometimes you leave things in your mind.
Yeah.
You know, also waking up is being realistic with your situation and being realistic with everything. You know, yeah.
I get that.
But also you gotta go and get it, and like, you know, the world is yours, bro. And like, people's dreams are not your dreams.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So no one will ever get your vision.
Facts.
So even if you're doing what you're doing now, no one will ever get it. But like, if you're all is in it, it's probably gonna make way more sense than everybody gets it in the next 5 years.
Get that.
You know what I'm saying? Because dreams are the hardest things to articulate. I mean, like, remembering a dream, actually, it's like hard.
Oh, it's so difficult.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, obviously, listen to people.
Yeah. Be a student.
Yeah, but listen to your heart.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. It's been an amazing conversation, bro.
Bless.
Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with another episode of Dead Radio from your boy Ini.
Sui.
And you're live on Dead Radio.